In the gloomy paths of the city, where the yellow lights only reflected the unease of the winding streets and towering buildings, Sarah felt lost in the loneliest and most desperate solitude. Her steps became heavier, each passing day merely an innocent experience of disappointment. The night descended like a shroud, making everything vague and frightening. Bien Sarah once had big dreams, high-flying ambitions, but the challenges of life and emotional wounds gradually eroded her self-belief. On a dismal evening, amid the darkness and loneliness, she wandered aimlessly through familiar streets that now felt alien. In the cold expanse, Sarah encountered a strange man sitting alone under a tall tree. The distant headlights still shone, but Sarah felt as if she were in a dark space where even light could not penetrate. The strange man called her name. His voice was warm and melodious, like a fragile thread connecting her to the outside world. Sarah couldn't resist the pull of the man and began to share her feelings and thoughts. She spoke of the torment, broken dreams, and the feeling of being trapped in an inescapable vortex. The man introduced himself as John, with the appearance of a mentor, and told Sarah stories about light and hope. John not only told stories but also painted vivid pictures of distant lands where the sun rose brilliantly and the morning light illuminated every corner. He spoke of people who had overcome difficulties, of the small joys found in daily life, and of the hidden strength within everyone. Each of John's stories was like a refreshing breeze soothing Sarah's soul, easing her pain, and bringing a new glimmer of hope. As she listened to John, Sarah felt as if she were stepping into a new world, where everything seemed possible, and all challenges could be overcome. He said that in every challenge, in every pain, there is a bright spot, a small glimmer of hope. And the most important thing is to believe in oneself and one's ability to overcome any difficulty. Sarah started to change from the smallest things. She found joy in simple pleasures, a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a friendly smile from a passerby, or a brilliant sunset over the city skyline. These little things, which once seemed insignificant, now became powerful sources of motivation that helped her move forward. One day, John told Sarah about a small village nestled among lush green hills that he had visited during his travels. He described the village as a magical place where people lived in harmony with nature and with themselves. The morning light there not only illuminated the sky, but also ignited a flame of hope in everyone's heart. When Sarah arrived at the village, she found everything just as John had described. Charming little houses scattered on the hills, wildflowers blooming by the roadside, and the villagers living a simple yet happy life. She quickly adapted and found joy in daily activities, from tending to gardens to participating in community events. Here, Sarah not only found light in the darkness, but also became an inspiration to others. By sharing her light, she changed many lives and created a meaningful and happy life. Sarah learned that no matter how many hardships and challenges there are, the light always exists, waiting for us to discover it. Sarah continued to share her story, not just through words, but through practical actions. She opened free classes where people could come to learn, share, and support each other. She organized gatherings where people could find joy and hope in life together. Sarah's story became a symbol of resilience and faith. She was not only someone who had overcome the darkness, but also someone who brought light to those around her. And so, in the gloomy city, where the yellow lights only reflected insecurity, a new light appeared, spreading and illuminating the winding roads and towering buildings. It was the light of hope, faith, and humanity.